Property taxes are too high in Nebraska. That's what the vast majority of Nebraskans have said when asked, and for good reason. According to Wallet Hub, Nebraska taxpayers now pay the seventh highest property taxes in the nation. Nebraska's high property tax burden is the result of a broken tax system that's allowed Nebraska's three main revenue sources of property taxes, state sales, and state income taxes to become woefully out of balance. Over the last decade, there's been a seismic shift as more and more responsibilities for funding government services, including education, have been shifted onto property taxes paid by homeowners, businesses, farmers, and ranchers. Today, property taxes account for 48% of the total combined property tax, state sales, and state income tax collections dedicated to the state's general fund, while income tax contributes 33% to the total and sales tax provides only 19%. Instead of smaller, Band-Aid-like proposals to provide property tax relief, Nebraska Farm Bureau is focused on a bigger picture for securing broader structural tax reform that would bring Nebraska's tax system into balance. The objective would be to enact a revenue-neutral solution, where the overall tax burden on Nebraskans would stay the same, but be more balanced with increased revenues from sales tax adjustments being used to offset dollar-for-dollar reductions to property taxes. Here's how it would work. Nebraska would eliminate certain sales tax exemptions and increase the state sales tax rate. All new monies generated from the increase in sales tax would be allocated to the state's existing Property Tax Credit Fund, a fund used to provide direct property tax relief to homeowners, businesses, and farmers and ranchers based on the amount of property taxes paid. To ensure the plan stays revenue neutral and increased sales taxes are used to provide dollar-for-dollar reductions in property taxes, a lockbox mechanism would be placed around the Property Tax Credit Fund to make sure the increased dollars from sales taxes couldn't be diverted for other purposes. The end result would be a balancing of Nebraska's three-legged tax stool that would reduce property taxes and ensure all property taxpayers benefit from tax reform. It will take $1.1 billion in new sales tax revenues shifted to property tax relief to bring property, sales, and income taxes into a balance of equal thirds. Nebraska Farm Bureau is seeking actions to make a $600 million shift this legislative session, roughly half of what is required to balance the three-legged tax stool, with additional actions in future years. Tax reform to balance the taxpayer's load. That's what's needed to better Nebraska's tax climate for current and future generations of Nebraskans.